And we're back!
Yeah!
Hey guys!
Alright,
Back. We went in a done stuff ahead of time last episode. So I am now going to backtrack and go right away back to the dwarf village.
Right. Okay, we're going to stop paying attention.
So
This is the episode of not paying attention.
we learned to swim. We're going back to the dwarf village to do some random things and do nothing, and we're going to ignore it
Yep.
from now on.
Anyway,
Anyway, has anyone here heard of something which I've probably got the name wrong of already, so I will say it now. But it's something like the Amazon Firebox.
well, what?
Oh, it's the new. Basically, Amazon are making a console.
Well, they've made it, it's out.
Oh, is that already?
Yeah.
What?
Why?
It's released in the UK.
I don't know if it's been released in the UK, but I know it's been reused.
Why?
What sort of support does it have?
It's an Ouya.
An Ouya?
That's pretty much what it is.
What do you mean an Ouya? It's like an Ouya is like a tablet device.
Do you remember what the Ouya was?
Kind of, vaguely.
It was
like a phone
No.
thing.
Well, it was like a platform for playing phone games.
Right.
Well, that's basically what it is.
Oh,
Oh, hang on, Ouya was like a failed Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
Yeah.
What sort? Does it have the same specs as the Ouya?
I think it's a slightly superior thing, but it has the same game lineup. And Amazon has actually made its own game studio for their new console.
Yeah, because they bought, I think it was Gearbox lately.
Yeah.
Was it Gearbox? Yeah, I think so.
Right,
So they're basically making.
kind of important bit.
Go
I
on.
think I'm going to be getting my
Blind dog.
flying dog.
Yeah. This is a fruit from the tree of knowledge for me. No, for
No,
the fucking
my
dog!
dog!
You blah, duh. I'd have socked her in real life.
Why are you giving the fruit of the tree of knowledge to a dog?
I don't know.
The dog's fucking awesome.
It must be. It better be a fucking awesome
It is.
dog. Well, I'll tell you what, it
Fucking
will
awesome.
be now once it's eaten the fucking fruit of knowledge.
It'll be that dog from that program on BBC.
That's very specific, Stephen.
Yeah, see?
No, it's
Wishbone.
like a CBC.
No, it's the littlest hobo.
No, I can't remember what it was now. Christ.
The dog from Tom and Jerry? What?
No, it was something,
Oh,
something
God.
the talking dog.
Spot?
No,
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
no.
Oh,
Hong Kong
Andy,
Fury?
Andy McDowell and the... I don't know, the
What?
kid who was turned into a dog because he was an arsehole.
This basically, it's just like he's
Dog-
basically a
Doggerton?
dog that can talk.
Wishbone dog.
There is so many... This
No,
is
no,
such a...
Right.
Those dogs from that film about the
Right.
dog, the
Was
cat,
it-
and the other dog trying to
was
get
it-
home.
Was it that ghost dog that was like a
No.
ghost dog rip-off of Scooby-Doo? That one?
Scooby-Doo? Is it Scooby-Doo?
I'm trying to remember the theme song now.
Is it Scrappy-Doo? He could talk. He was a little
Oh
dog.
god. You know the new Scooby-Doo
remember.
film? I never actually saw it, right? But apparently the villain
Was Scrappy,
is
yeah.
Scrappy?
Yeah.
Why?
Because everyone hates Scrappy.
Yeah, but
it's
it wasn't... It was...
But the thing is,
Yeah.
that would kind of work if the film was like this self-referential, jokey parody of the original Scooby-Doo. But
it's
it
not.
wasn't that at all.
Well, it's what it was trying to be, just didn't do it very well.
Yeah.
What, the first Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the same way they didn't give him enough attention, so basically he became evil.
He was a jerk. Everyone
that's
hates
right,
Scrappy.
Well, Scrappy just goes around beating people up. He's a fucking
He's a
like,
fuck,
he's
yeah.
psychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, as you're saying. So basically, this Amazon device is basically like a phone device which is purely made for games or phones.
Yeah. Except it's a plug into a TV thing.
Why?
Well, because they bought a game studio and they thought they should release a concept. Because Amazon had huge people that made the Ouya were involved with Amazon. So it didn't actually need a Kickstarter. It could have been paid for by Amazon, but they did a Kickstarter.
Why though?
Yeah, I knew there are actually a lot of companies that are doing that. Penny Arcade have actually got a really notorious reputation for doing these Kickstarters. But they do these Kickstarters just to keep doing what they're already doing. Which is it's a bit wrong.
Yeah.
It's-
But then
Extremely
people
wrong.
still pay for it. So it's like,
The only reason I can see why a company would do something like that is to kind of see how many people would actually want to buy it, but at the
Yeah.
same time, voting system.
Yeah, but then, I can. It's a dishonest practice, and I'm not particularly fond of it. But this did lead me to an interesting thought, which is having more consoles a good thing or a bad thing?
You mean owning more consoles, or
No.
just having more? Consoles
Having more on the market.
I'd say it's a good thing. It's a good thing, especially since we've basically had for quite a while now. We've had the big three, and we've not really had a lot of competition for those big three. So it is actually quite good at the moment to have an outsider come in and try to take them on a little bit, because it shakes things up and it stops the big guys from getting complacent and offering a shit
I
deal to
think
their
that-
consumers.
To be honest with you, I think is what has kind of been needed a bit. Yeah, this is what you were saying. It was kind of what's needed in this market because
Yeah.
PlayStation and Xbox have gotten a bit too comfortable, I think.
Well, Xbox has.
Xbox definitely have, but I think they're
But
kind of
that's-
feeling the pain.
but
They fucked up and they're feeling the
Yeah,
pressure from that already.
that's definitely due to their complacency. That's why they fucked up, was because they got far too comfortable, and they just decided, well, now that we're set in our position, we can just do what the fuck we want. Well, actually, no, you can't, Microsoft.
Because, this thing is just coming out some fire, whatever it's called. But the Steam box is coming out soon, and that's going to be a contender in the console market.
Yes, potentially. I mean, I'm not sure how successful it's going to be at breaking into the console market when it's really seems to be already kind of aimed at PC gamers.
Well, that's the thing.
Well,
I mean,
it's young.
PC gaming. The only problem, the only reason why people kind of went to console was because it's much more kind of easy and convenient to do it on.
It's the pick up and play mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because there are plenty of multiplayer Steam games that I'd like to play with you lot, but I don't particularly want you all around my computer. It's a much smaller screen. If we want to check with a console with a bunch of controllers that were easy to get our hands on a big screen with a few drinks, we'd have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we'd have the same experience in my cramped room,
Yeah.
staring at my tiny monitor from my PC.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, in my room, it's more or less it's the same kind of situation no matter what you play, because they're connected up to the same monitor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly more comfortable if you're going for multiplayer to do it in your living room. Something you can sit around on the sofa and play rather than having to sit hunched and really up close to the screen.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that's what the Steam box is going to...
Because I don't quite know
Yeah.
I don't quite know how the Steam box will operate. But the main thing also I like about PC, which I don't like about console, is the ability to kind of mod and add new things and have like add-ons. Like, for example, in Steam you have the Steam kind of what was it? Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
So you can kind of add what you want on there. If I was to do that, like same with Minecraft. So say for example I want to have like world in it of Minecraft. I can have that on and yet still play the game as well as I want, rather than kind of being restricted to one.
What I like about the sound of the Steam machine as well is that you can actually use a PC that would normally not be powerful enough for some Steam games, and the Steam machine will basically boost the power and allow you to play them games.
That's
So I
pretty
think,
good.
like, I'm going to guess this is something like you log onto your Steam account and it just streams everything from your Steam account.
Yeah, it
To the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really depends on how much the Steam box is how much of a success it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because if it's quite cheap, and that's the big problem with PC gaming in the end of the day, is the fact you need to drop a good couple of grand.
Well, not a couple of grand, but you need to, if you want like a reasonable mid-range PC, you're talking about at least like 500-600 quid at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
I put about 600
And that's
in mine.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
good.
That's a lot, and that's just for a kind of decent mid-range PC. For a really advanced one, you got to drop some serious cash.
And if you want a laptop, which is better for mobility, you're going to be looking at about 1,000. You're being about
You
double
can,
price.
well, if you want one that plays games, yeah, but who uses laptops to actually play games?
I know someone.
Trust me,
I know
all my
someone.
other friends are like,
Yeah.
laptops! And I'm like, no, PC!
It's so much more expensive for what you get.
I know,
Well,
the thing
it's-
is that
it's-
they can't run anything on it, that's the problem.
But that's the thing. It's what you were saying, that it's more mobile. It's more easy to carry
Yeah.
around, which is again where the Steam box would be good,
Exactly.
because you
Yeah.
could take it around a mate's house.
Yeah,
Because
it would be good to have a console. that
Excuse
you
me
could
while I
just
bring
throw in a
my-
backpack.
kind of my massive desktop round here. It's not
Yeah.
exactly going to work. I've done it a number of times.
Yeah, there we go. I've got my dog now.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
We're running around.
He's
I got
actually-
him some seaweed.
So he's actually your pet now.
Yeah, he's my. Because of all the stuff I've gone around doing to help him, he's actually happy, and he wants to come with me.
Oh, that's good.
I'll show you the. You remember the little tiny
No,
puppy that we rescued right back at towards the start,
All those years ago.
all them episodes ago. Yeah. Well, you can see him fully grown now.
So how long has this game been taking place?
I'm not sure.
That's the main
we
thing that I
need
can
to go
see what's
to-
actually go well
Charity Square.
because of how it's got a capability and mobility.
Well, he's grown.
Wow,
Use
okay.
the Baron.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Fly the dog.
Just flew on his
becomes
ears.
dog learning how
Yeah,
to
his
fly.
ears grown.
Insert 900 never-ending story jokes here.
Wow.
But he now becomes a permanent fast travel
Rather than using the
charity wing. Yeah, which.
That's a lovely thing.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
As
We
you
can
again-
see
God,
you.
He's really bad at hiding.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the. Do you think it's a good thing for there to be more consoles?
Generally, yes. I don't necessarily think it's good to try and own all the consoles, or it's good. It's good for the consumer. It's good. I don't know. I think long term, yeah, it's better to have more consoles. It's better to have competition. But
I
yeah.
would say yes, no. It's good to have, like, kind of a.
Right. Okay, I thought that might have been enough, but it's not.
Talk to
So
me.
I will get more of them for next time.
Right. I was saying it's good because then it kind of would keep the big guys in check. But
Pig!
Hey, something happened.
but it's bad in the sense of where if you have such
don't
a
know what
massive
pig this
amount
is.
of them,
The red
it's
pig.
kind of going to be a bit of a nuisance because it's not all the effort you
Yeah.
put in on certain consoles.
Yeah, this is the.
And that's
stormy
that's what happened in the 80s. So that's the thing. You don't want too much competition because you flood the market. And that's what happened in the 80s. You had so many consoles, so many devices, and so many different games. Consumers just lost confidence in the market and just stopped buying completely.
Yeah.
Anyway, Storm Pig.
thing. Yeah. This, in my opinion, this is the hardest pig.
Okay.
Just because of how his bag moves.
Oh yeah, I could see it there, sort of spinning around, but occasionally reverses around again.
Yeah.
Then you go
This
this
pig
is
is
tricky.
being very kind of, oh, yes, I'm powerful.
And you have to swing yourself around. What was he saying exactly? I
Oh,
completely
he
ignored
just-
the dialogue.
He's like, how else are you going to do it?
all of the pigs suffer from the same bragging man syndrome.
Yeah.
They're all just like, oh, I'm so powerful and I make powerful shit.
Did I mention
You
how
can't
powerful?
stop me,
Despite
even though you've beaten every single one of my comrades.
You beat fire, but can't you beat storm? There's a storm coming, Mr. Pig.
Oh, God damn it!
Why is he? That's annoying. Stop disappearing.
And what he's doing is he's sending like a spiral's wings for legs. He's basically sending a tornado.
Wow.
If you can evade the tornado, and you can then jump on his head, but you
Yeah.
need to be in such a position to kind of jump and grab.
Damn you, Wood!
Wow.
Damn you, pole!
Damn you, Catskill
Oh,
07!
Wow, really?
You're gonna die.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yep. Wow. Go on, Mark. You can do it.
I can do it.
Right,
It's just
okay.
this guy is one of, like I said, this guy I think is the hardest pig.
Hey, you got him.
Oh, that was
God
That was
damn
quite close.
Need to wait a little bit longer.
It's not only that it just rotates, it's the fact that it will randomly change direction as well.
Like a windmill.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, windmills don't randomly
No,
change
windmills-
direction.
I mean, the
What
sense
are
of
you
where-
talking about, Stephen?
Well, if you change the wings,
That's
No!
not how windmills work.
That's not how
They always,
Yeah.
they're designed to, they always catch the wind in more or less the same direction.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they won't
I
just, they won't just start going the
that.
other way.
I know that. I was just saying something that was completely wrong.
but you understand what I mean? It's in the sense of where if you were to force it enough in one direction,
Awesome.
I don't. I
we
don't
don't, we
know.
don't know what you're saying,
okay, I'll shut
Stephen.
up then.
Good. You were distracting Mark with
Yeah,
your crazy
You're
windmill theory.
confusing the fuck out of me. You're not making any sense.
Fair enough. My apologies.
No.
Can you chuck it up, Mark?
No, because you have to
No.
jump in order to chuck him.
Is there any platform height? Oh.
Oh, if it didn't stop there, I would have had him.
I'm blaming you, XXID Darkness guy. Why didn't that hurt you even?
I don't know. Let's just go with it.
Hey, I'm not complaining right now.
Oh,
seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, if he waits, he'll.
Yeah, but
break
he
out,
can
though.
also jump out of it.
Yeah.
No, you're not
Oh,
going to get it. He's going to hit you. Oh, you didn't hit you.
come on.
Ah, God, they take two. Ah, you again. I'm blaming you for all our problems.
Oh, it's so
Why
hard to
is
get
everyone
this
suddenly
guy.
kind of just started kind of being active?
Well, it's what, like, it's about 8 o'clock. It's kind
And
of peak
literally,
time
like
at the
in this
moment.
episode, I think about 6 or 7 people have come online.
Yeah. If you're watching this, spam everyone's Steam IDs or their IDs, like with like swearing.
PlayStation Network.
A PlayStation, whatever.
Oh,
We're on
No.
PlayStation, what?
can you heal, Mark?
No, well, I haven't got any. I don't think I've got any on
We've
me.
got 2 lunchboxes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's whether or not you want to use them. I mean, will they come back if you die?
No,
Well,
I use a small lunchbox.
okay. Yum, yum, yum.
Alright. Oh, no.
Ah, we're gonna hit
Nice, but no cigar.
spikes as well. I saw it coming and I was like, this will cause pain.
Oh,
Have we mentioned your prick yet, you storm pig?
Like I said, this guy is the worst. I think this guy's the hardest. Even than the last one is easier to beat than this.
No.
Oh man, that was a good position for him to be in as well.
Ah, cut damn this guy and all of his stormy pigness.
Just get the fuck.
Oh, Mark, can you just whip?
Stop jumping on him when he's doing the thing.
Mark, just whip.
no,
Okay?
he's jumping at him. He's jumping at him from the side, not the top.
Well, it depends on where his angle is.
I will say now, this is probably a lot harder than you.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
And we're just saying, you fucking suck, Mark. That's the reason. Yes.
Oh, come you jump on the top of him.
Yeah, you've got to get him before he starts casting his
And
spell.
you have to do it before. Yeah, you have to do it either before or after he casts his thing. If you grab him in the middle, you'll get hit by the wind.
Mark, you're doing it all wrong. Chuck Charles's pants at him.
That should work, damn
So
it.
these pigs are all just kind of wizards, basically.
Yeah.
They just chuck spells at you.
Prick. All wizards are pricks.
Yeah.
If he's not going into the spark
Yeah, I
convention,
can't disagree with that.
Why wasn't there?
I don't know.
Why is he stunned?
He got knocked out on the spikes.
Did you swing into him? Did that
I
hurt?
think that's what
Oh
happened.
man, I think that might actually. Yeah, that might
No,
actually.
Bash,
stun him.
stop it!
Learn how to do that. If you can.
This is all Mad Bash's fault. Yes, I'm blaming every one of Mark's friends for this. Adam, it's your fault.
God damn it.
Stephen, it's your fault as well.
That means it's your
Wait,
fault
wait.
too.
I don't count.
I was going to say, wait a minute, when did I cast one of his friends?
because it's convenient for this joke.
Oh, man.
Oh, for God's sake, this guy is such a cat's here. I'm dead.
I've got to love his
There you go.
imaginative names.
Oh.
Come on, Mark. No, that's not gonna help.
Don't rage quit.
You know you're into that. No, that's not a good case. Yeah, get out, get. Oh, you son!
Oh no!
You son of a bitch, windmill!
Fucking windmill.
We should shed some light into the situation
Always seems to do it at precisely the worst time.
and be in the worst location.
Ah,
Man, look at him, he's laughing at you. You gonna take that from him? He's a fucking pig, man.
there's a pig that's kicking his ass, Aaron.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he'd
You
kick
know
your.
let a pig kick your ass?
Would you let Gannon kick your ass? He's kind
Oh,
of
the
big.
swine!
He's not a pig like this guy.
Gannon's
He's
not
a
exactly really
huge
hard.
monster pig.
Huge monster.
None of them are really that hard. It's more like if the bag is in a funny position, that's what makes it really hard.
I was referring to Gannon.
Well-
Oh!
that was close. That
your-
was pretty
your
close.
timing was just up. Anyway, since this is going to take a while,
Well,
we're
Zelda's not. No Zelda game is like particularly.
Oh,
Yeah!
yeah!
Fuck you, pig!
Yeah!
Get in my fucking bag, you pig cunt.
And Phoenix Mountain will no longer have wind.
Yeah.
Well, that's that gassy cold, sorry.
Yay! Oh,
Ah.
this is the most annoying area.
And it's not annoying anymore.
And the life's been restored back to the mountain.
Yay! Everything's
The
lovely
sea
and
is
nice.
sparkling over.
And there's still evil killer piranha plants on the floor. But you know what? That's normal.
Okay, and I think we'll end it here.
Alright, guys.
God, that pig took ages.
That is the stop picked up.
See ya,
you
guys.
next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
2 pigs down.
2, 1.
3 pigs down.
3 pigs down.